Okay, so here's a look at this tire pressure gauge. Yeah, it's got a backlit screen. For some reason, I'm having a tough time capturing it, but it's actually pretty easy to see. It's got all your common units like PSI, bar, kPa, and kilograms per centimeter squared. It's got this neat little glass breaker at the end. Could come in handy in an emergency scenario. And there's also a tire depth gauge. Right, so red bad, yellow medium, and blue good. And finally, it's got a seatbelt cutter. So yeah, really all-purpose emergency tool here. And it uses 3 LR44 batteries. It's gonna be fun replacing that. And we'll just give it a try. No leakage. And it's reading 32.5. Unfortunately, there's no way to reset this while the thing is still on. And let's compare the numbers here with the analog gauge. Yeah, pretty much the same. I think I'm getting like 33 here. Just try this one again. Yeah, so I have to turn this off in order to reset the numbers and then turn it back on. No leakage and 32.5 consistent readings, as you can see. And now let's compare with the analog gauge. Yeah, pretty much the same. I think it's the same. 32.5/33. Yeah, so very accurate.
As far as the reading goes, it looked like an accurate reading, so I'm not concerned about that too much. It takes about, I don't know, I would say a good couple seconds for the reading to show up on the display, so you got to kind of hold it in place. And depending upon what type of tire you're using and how it's mounted, it might be hard to actually get this unit into the valve to do the reading, because you need some space here. It's not like the little metal handheld manual ones where you can fit them into tighter spaces. So just be aware of that. The light, by the way, is a nice feature, because a lot of the times when you're doing something, you need a little bit of light to find things out, or maybe you need the light to look at your tire to see what the tire pressure is indicated that you should be filled into on the tire itself, which sometimes you need to do. So if you press and hold, it turns off. It will turn off by itself as well over a bit of time. The one thing that I don't like is that it takes these 3 button cell batteries, which is fine. But when I got this, you know, there's the little tab to protect the batteries from going dead that were placed in between the batteries, which is fine. And there's this little cover, but what you don't have with this cover is the little set screw here to screw this in. So I'm gonna have to find one on my own to put that in there. I don't know if that was just an oversight or they all come like that, but it's kind of annoying because I'd be concerned if I drop this or something, that cover's gonna pop off and my batteries are gonna go all over the place. So I think that's a miss that there's no screw here to keep this door closed for your batteries. Otherwise, okay. So I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5.
I was on a trip 800 miles from home visiting some friends, and my gauge on my dash said low tire pressure. So I had to figure out which tire was bad. Maybe it was the TPS, maybe it was the tire pressure. I had a tire pump, but you know, that read like 200 pounds on the gauge, and you know, down between 20 and 30, you can't tell anything about the tire pressure. And so my friend had one of these, and these are horribly inaccurate. You know, you can't tell much. So I figured I finally needed to get a good tire pressure gauge. I mean, I usually used a friend's, but you know, when you're on a trip, having the correct tire pressure in an emergency situation will, you know, maybe save your life. So this one has some neat features. It's got the on-off button. When you do the on, this LED comes on so you can read it in the night, and you can find, you know, where your stem is. And it has auto shut off. It's got this hardened tip for breaking window. That may not, you know, you may not be wanting to fool around with the cap, but I'm sure if you just hit this twice, it'll go through that rubber really easy. Down at the bottom, there's a cutter for seatbelt, and there's a tire gauge for wear. So let's work this thing here. Press it on. As you can see, we have options for PSI and other things. You know, 29 pounds, it holds the highest pressure.
Eccoci qua al nostro 5 in 1. Allora, come potete vedere è molto ergonomico. Qua c'è la punta per rompere i finestrini, basta picchiarci sopra. Poi abbiamo quel taglierino per tagliare la cintura, la luce LED per illuminare l'area di lavoro, e poi abbiamo il manometro digitale che premendo sempre il pulsante andremo a selezionare l'unità di misura corretta, in questo caso i bar, e poi ci basterà posizionarlo all'interno per indicarci, adesso c'è il riflesso, non si vede, la corretta pressione, che dopo lui ci farà vedere il numerino. Infine, con questa tanghettina, avvicinandolo al battistrada, possiamo vedere quanto è profondo il nostro battistrada. Basta metterlo